Hi and welcome to today's video, and we're going to be looking at subtracting fractions. Subtracting or minusing fraction is very similar to adding them. If the number on the bottom of the fraction is the same, you can just minus one from the other. So 7 by 8 minus 3 by 8, the number on the bottom is the same, 8. So we can subtract the top numbers. 7 minus 3 equals 4. And that goes on the top of the answer. The bottom stays the same, 8. So the answer is 4 by 8. But 4 by 8, both numbers can be divided by 4. So we simplify it to 1 by 2. What if the number we are minusing is bigger than the other one? For example, 1 by 6 minus 5 by 6. 5 by 6 is bigger than 1 by 6. So there's two ways to do this. You choose the one that you prefer or the one that is easiest for the calculation. First way is to convert the 1 by 6 into a fraction. Because it's more than 1, the number on the top will be bigger than the number on the bottom. Fractions like this are called improper fractions, I-M-P-R-O-P-E-R. So 1 equals 6 by 6 plus 1 by 6, so total 7 by 6. So now we can do the main calculation. 7 by 6 minus 5 by 6 equals 2 by 6. And then we can simplify 2 by 6, so the answer is 1 by 3. The second way is to ignore the whole number and start by minusing the two fractions. So we have 1 by 6 minus 5 by 6, and the answer to that calculation is minus 4 by 6. Now we bring back the whole number and we make it into 6 by 6 to do the calculation. So we have 6 by 6 minus 4 by 6 equals 2 by 6. And again, we simplify that to 1 by 3. Now, sometimes we can have mixed calculations. So there will be pluses and minuses in the same group. For example, 3 by 10 minus 3 by 5 plus 1 by 2. Again, you could pick two of the calculations to do as step 1 and then use the answer from step 1 for step 2. So another trick is to rearrange the order. Normally you start at the left. So in this example, if you do that, you have 3 by 10 minus 3 by 5, which equals 3 by 10 minus 6 by 10. The answer is a negative number, which gets a little bit messy. So to avoid this, you can just change the order. So we change 3 by 10 minus 3 by 5 plus 1 by 2. We put the 1 by 2 at the beginning, so the 2 plus calculations are together. You have 1 by 2 plus 3 by 10 minus 3 by 5. Now you do step 1. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 10. So you change the 1 by 2 into 5 by 10, and you have 5 by 10 plus 3 by 10 equals 8 by 10. Step 2, 8 by 10 minus 3 by 5. So you change that to 8 by 10 minus 6 by 10, and the answer for that is 2 by 10, or when you simplify it, 1 by 5. Alternatively, you can change to 4 by 5. You change the 8 by 10 to 4 by 5, and then you can minus 3 by 5. 4 by 5 minus 3 by 5 equals 1 by 5. Either way, you get the same answer, 1 by 5. And rearranging the order like this, you get no minus number on the way through. So another tip, and a variation of the previous tip, which applies if you've got a lot of numbers. So let's say, for example, your calculation is 1 by 4 plus 5 by 8 minus 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4 minus 7 by 8 plus 1 by 4 minus 3 by 8. So what you do, you group them into two columns, the ones with the plus sign and the ones with the minus sign. And so your column with the plus sign is going to say 1 by 4, 5 by 8, 3 by 4, and 1 by 4. And your minus sign column is going to say 1 by 2, 7 by 8, and 3 by 8. Now you total each column. So the plus column, the total is 2 and 7 by 8, and the minus column is 1 by 8. Now you calculate the plus column total minus the minus column total. So we're saying 2 and 7 by 8 minus 1 3 by 4 equals 1 by 8. And that is the answer, 1 by 8. Now it's your turn. So calculate 5 by 7 minus 3 by 7. And the answer is 2 by 7. We minus the two top numbers, 5 minus 3. And we don't do anything with the bottom number because it's the same. Next one, 3 by 7 minus 5 by 7. And the answer for that one is minus 2 by 7. So we minus the two top numbers, 3 minus 5, and the answer is a negative number, minus 2. So we put the minus sign in front of our answer. We don't do anything with the bottom number because it's the same. Next one, 3 by 4 minus 1, 5 by 8. This one might take a little bit longer, so you might want to pause the video. I'm going to go straight on with the answer. And the answer is 2, 1 by 8. So you do the whole number calculation first. 3 from 3 3/4 minus 1 from 1 5/8. So the answer to that calculation is 2. Now calculate the fractions. 4 will divide into 8. 2 times 4 is 8. So we use 8 on the bottom. 3 by 4 becomes 6 by 8. And we minus 5 by 8, so the answer is 1 by 8. And then we add back the whole number, which is 2, so we get an answer of 2, 1 by 8. Calculate 5, 2 by 5, minus 3, 1 by 5, plus 1, 4 by 5. And you might want to pause the video because I'm going to go to the answer now. And the answer is 4. So firstly, you calculate only the whole numbers. So 5 minus 3 plus 1 equals 3. Then you calculate the fraction. They all have 5 on the bottom, so we only need to calculate the top number. So 2 minus 1 plus 4 equals 5. So the fraction is 5 by 5. 5 by 5 equals 1. So we add 1 to the whole number, and it becomes 3 plus 1 equals 4, which is the answer. Next one. calculate 10 1 by 4 minus 5 1 by 6 plus 3 3 by 4. So you have three numbers in your calculation. And the answer for that one, 8 5 by 6. The easiest way is to do the 2 with fractions with 4 on the bottom as step 1. So 10 1 by 4 plus 3 3 by 4. You add the whole numbers, 10 plus 3, you get 13. You add the fractions, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 equals 1. So you add that 1 to the whole numbers, 13 plus 1 equals 14. Use the answer from step 1 to make the next calculation. So it's 14 minus 5 1 by 6. Whole numbers are 14 minus 5, which is 9. And there's no fraction with 14, and we need to minus 1 by 6. So how do we do that? We take 1 of the 9, leaving 8 whole numbers. We make the 1 into 6 by 6, and then we minus 1 by 6 from 6 by 6, and the result is 5 by 6. Add back the whole numbers, and the answer is 8 5 by 6. Next one. Calculate 1 1 by 4 minus 5 by 6 plus 3 3 by 4 minus 9 1 by 2 minus 6 5 by 12 plus 15 7 by 8. And you definitely want to pause this one because I'm going to go on with the answer now. And the answer is 4 1 by 8. How do we get there? Firstly, we calculate the whole numbers. 1 plus 3 minus 9 minus 6 plus 15 equals 4. So we make a column for the plus fractions and one for the minus fractions. And we're looking at the fractions only, no whole numbers. And they look like this. The plus fractions are 1 by 4, 3 by 4, and 7 by 8. The minus fractions are 5 by 6, 1 by 2, and 5 by 12. And the totals for the plus are 1, 7 by 8, and for the minus, 1, 3 by 4. Now we calculate the whole numbers, which is 1 minus 1 equals 0. And then we calculate the fractions, 7 by 8 minus 3 by 4. 8 can be divided by 4, so we use 8 on the bottom. 7 by 8 minus 6 by 8 equals 1 by 8. We bring back the whole numbers, and the answer is 4 1 by 8. Quite a marathon, that one. And you'll be pleased to know this is the end, my friend.